This is not sponsored, but I think this is really cool. I'm just gonna talk about these Tentsile hammocks that I finally found a place where I can stack them up and have basically a treehouse every time I go camping. So I'm gonna show you today what these are about and how we absolutely love them. So first I'm gonna tell you about what I have here. I have the Trillium up top. This is the 3-person triangle hammock. It has 3 spots with a tension line in the middle, and it holds where 3 people can lay. And this one holds 880 pounds, and then the bottom one also holds 880 pounds, and it is the 2-person triangle hammock, and then held up by the ratchet straps. So let me get down real quick and I'll show you up close about what these hammocks are made of and why we just really like to bring them on all of our camping trips. Also, everybody stares at you when you have these things because obviously they stand out and they're super cool. So a lot of people come by and they have to talk to you and ask you what you have. But it is really cool when you finally find a place where we can stack them up like this. So let me come down off that little rant and show you about these. This top one is the canvas plastic type material, and this stuff is really strong. As you can see, it's different than the mesh material that we have on the bottom, which has little holes in it, but this is, I think, more comfortable to sleep on because it breathes through it and it stops you from getting too hot, especially in the summer. We love to sleep on this. We haven't slept on the top one yet because I think it would just get too hot, but this bottom one has this mesh that we absolutely love to sleep on. We do have the extra ladder. We had to pay extra for this to get to the second part. The ladder is really helpful, especially if you're gonna do 2 layers to get into it, because there's the hole right there in the middle that you can climb through to get up there. And then the bottom one has this tension wire through the middle that when you lay on it, you won't roll onto another person. So if you have one person laying here and one person laying here, they don't fall and go to the other side. Works out pretty well. And if you come over the tree, they use the tight ratchet straps, that clip, to tension it and make it even tighter. We do have to tension it, a couple clicks every day to make it a little bit more firm, but it works out awesome. And you lock it in there and it's not going anywhere. Then we roll up our strings underneath, keeps it nice and tidy. So around the tree, we have the felt protector, helps protect the bark on the tree, keep the tree from getting hurt because it is really tight on it, but that's nice. And then on the bottom, we did add some more hammocks around the sides that go from the tree, but you can connect them, from here to the other side if it's a lot bigger, especially works bigger on the bigger hammock. So to get this all set up is pretty simple. The bottom ones we can just reach. The top ones took a little bit more work. You can kind of walk over to try to reach the top, but we end up using this extendable ladder, which is really cool. And you just pull it and it locks as it goes up. So you can go all the way up, put it up against the tree. So we use this extendable ladder, you pull it all the way up, and that's how we were able to hang the top hammock. Takes a little bit more work. So we got this extendable ladder, you're able to reach the top, makes it a little easier to hang it up. Then you're not climbing on any of the rope and makes it safer. And then we have it all set up. But once you get all the way to the top, it looks really cool. And like I said, everybody's gonna come by and walk and talk to you. Now we need a 3rd one to go up even higher. Like these 3 trees would be absolutely perfect to go up even more. So maybe someday we'll add another one. So the bottom one holds 880 pounds, the top one holds 880 pounds. The bottom one is the mesh fabric, and the top one is the canvas-like fabric. I personally prefer the mesh fabric. We do have a rule of no shoes when you go on it so we don't hurt them and break them. But we've had ours for 3 years and so far there's no holes. Everything seems to be built very high quality. How long it takes to get all the way up? Barrel roll up the ladder to the top. This basically turns our campsite into a tree fort every time we go somewhere. Sometimes there's a little bit of work finding 3 trees that work well. So thanks for watching our quick little update on our stacked hammocks. These are highly recommended and we really enjoy them.